Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
Elm City, stupid!
What up, what up, what up? It's your guy. D to the A to the R to the N. Bars. And you're back with another episode of The Bars Report. That's right, my friends, The Bars Report. And today, we're going to be talking about Reggie Wright, Wack 100, Adam 22, all this and more today on The Bars Report. Yo, so I'm watching the interview, right? I'm watching the Reggie Wright interview, right, with Vlad TV. So I'm watching this, checking it out, and Wack 100 comes and crashes the interview. So now they're interviewing the both of them, right, about like how they both got started, this, that, and the third. I don't know if y'all missed this one little tidbit in the interview, but Wack 100 ain't no gangster. He not really no gangster. He not really from the street. Wack 100 bought his way into the Bloods through Reggie Wright. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but Wack 100 was just a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? Bought his way in, get himself some clout, ran with Big U. You know what I'm saying? Locked himself in. Looks like he allegedly, you know what I'm saying? We talking about extortion. We're talking about running down on rappers. You know what I'm saying? We talking about rappers checking in. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly, Wack 100 played a big influence in gang culture when it came to extortion and checking in and all that, this, that, and the third. See, I never really understood the point of checking in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really going to let somebody know where you at, and you got to pay them for protection, and then they'll turn around, take your money, and still rob you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, Wack 100 said he ran Future down in the airport. Talking about he dropped his phone. Future dropped it, like he was running down the terminal. Future running down the terminal. He opened up a cell phone. He dialed Birdman. Threw the phone at Wack. Wack talking to Birdman. He like, yo, I need you to let him slide. I need you to let him slide, nephew. Let him slide. And he was like, all right. And that's how Future ended up not. Bruh. Do anything for clout. Say anything for clout. This is the internet. I don't believe nothing I see up here. Nothing. I really don't. You could be whoever you want to be on this. Anyway, let's go back, man. Let's go back. Don't get me started. So anyway, Wack 100 ends up buying his way into the Bloods, and now he's playing this critical role inside of the extortion game, inside of hip hop, right? So then he aligns himself with Adam 22. No Jumper, that podcast. Adam 22 just announced that he was going broke. Not he was going broke, but No Jumper was going broke. He said he's doing very well with Plug Talk, this, that, and the third. They, during COVID, the numbers were skyrocketing for the company. So they were able to hire on new staff, buy new warehouse space, you know what I mean? Like really become the next media for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Had a bunch of different personalities on the platform. A lot of controversial came about the platform. And now it's all sinking. Why? Why is it all sinking? Why is it going broke? Why are his numbers dwindling? Is it because he was calling young black men YNs, like we discussed last week? Is that the case? Did the culture finally check out on Adam 22? Are they like, no, we're good. We're not going to watch this anymore because we're going to stand 10 toes down on righteousness and what's right and not support a culture vulture? Absolutely not. No, the numbers ain't going nowhere. I don't even believe Adam 22 is going broke. After Adam 22 said he was going broke, big outlets were covering this. I'm talking about Barstool, I think TMZ, there's like a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody covering this. All he did was reinvent himself and give the internet another reason to talk about them. And that's what No Jumper runs on. Now, let's go back to this, right? Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, locked up in jail, right? Right? Wrong. I don't think so. Every time we hear one of them call into an interview, if you've been watching the Suge Knight interviews, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been watching anybody that talks from jail, what do you hear every so often during them calls? This is a collect call from correctional facility. You don't hear none of that. These dudes is lying for clout. I'm telling you, I don't believe nothing. You ain't gonna fool me, internet. You ain't gonna fool me. It's just something to talk about, bro. Exaggerated stories to propel themselves for content. That's the name of the game, man. Freaky Zeke, he said it on the Art of Dialogue. He was like, yo, like people ain't nobody in the streets no more. Everybody trying to get a legal deal, right? And apparently doing this is lucrative. So what are you really selling right now? You're selling algorithm. You're selling content. You know what I'm saying? So people will do and say anything. But what do you guys think, man? Do you think Wack 100 is a real blood? Or do you think he a truck driver that linked up with the white boy from the porn star white boy Adam 22 and turned nothing into something with a bunch of controversy, with a bunch of loose based off stories that you think he just kind of ran with or exaggerated? Or do you think he's the real deal? I don't know. Do you think Loose Cannon and Brick Baby are really locked up? Go back and listen to them interviews and let me know if you hear this is a collect call. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me know if you hear it, because I ain't hear it. My man said maybe somebody slid him a phone, you know what I'm saying, while they was in the feds, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. You're doing a lot of interviews to have somebody slide you a phone, my G. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't born yesterday. This wouldn't be the first time that the No Jumper campus pulled some type of gimmicks. I mean, Wack 100 jumped somebody a few months ago, and it was a big brawl in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Dude got stripped down, which was crazy. Like I said, anything for content. Because who's really going to be out here filming crimes? Who? Who? I don't know, man. There's a sucker born every minute. And it ain't going to be me. My eyes is open. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. But until the next time, it's your guy. D to the A to the R to the N.
Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
Elm City, stupid.